Okay, so let me make one thing clear so that you all don't get the wrong idea about me as a K-tuber. Now, I fully support the idea that adults are debuting more in K-pop. I made a video sharing different unpopular Nugu and underrated groups who debuted in 2020 to 2023 who are promoting still or disbanded, or maybe they are pre-debut and haven't debuted yet, or maybe they have disbanded pre-debut or whatever, and they're unpopular Nugu and underrated from 2020 to 2023. And I made a video sharing all the adult groups that I found, and I got quite a lot of groups. And besides the groups in that video, I found more groups who have all adult members in them. But whoever are debuting minors and whatever bigger and smaller and mid-tier companies that are debuting minors currently, I do not support that. I'm making this video so that you get one thing clear. I'm supporting the idea that adults are debuting more in K-pop than the minors are. But whatever minors are debuting in K-pop, I do not support that. I do not support the idea that minors should debut and stuff. Just because I support the idea that adults are debuting more than minors in K-pop, that doesn't mean I'm dismissing the fact that minors are debuting. I know and I can see that minors are debuting. I'm just trying to say that the minors debuting are less in comparison to the adults in K-pop, like using, like, statistically speaking, numerically speaking, like, in terms of numbers and stuff. I don't support the idea of minors being there in K-pop and then minors should debut. There's so many groups like NMIX, New Jeans, I think LeSserafim have minors in them. I don't know. I've who else? Pretty G, I believe, have minors in them. Beauty Box, I believe, have minors in them. Buster X, re-debut of Busters, Triple S, etc. And these groups have minors in them. I don't support the idea of minors in K-pop, but I'm just trying to, prove to you guys that there are more adults in K-pop than there are minors. Don't get my words twisted. I do not support minors in K-pop. I'm just trying to share the counter opinion that minors are not being normalized in K-pop. Companies are debuting more adults than minors, and there's very few minors in K-pop. There's just that these few handful of companies debuting minors are mostly these big labels like, Hybe and what you call it, Hybe and JYP, etc., and groups from companies that are, big, or maybe groups that have gotten popular, that people think that minors are debuting more because these groups are so popular and influential. It's giving people this mindset that minors are debuting more, but they are not. I'm just trying to prove that adults are debuting more, but I do not support minors in K-pop. So please don't get my words twisted. And also ignore the noises in the background. My cat is doing something stupid in the house. And this is the only room I can record in.